Hey everyone, my name is Adam Roberts, and I am the choreographer for the Austin Playhouse production of Indecent. Many of you know that that production has had to be postponed due to the coronavirus situation that we are all facing at the moment, and so I'm going to call this little video Indecently Interrupted. I thought it might be interesting for folks to learn a little bit about how a choreographer approaches a play because I know that a lot of people probably associate choreographers in the theater more with musicals, which is often very true. But it's also the case that a choreographer is frequently brought into a production and becomes part of a production team on a play. And that's because the first tenet of choreography in the theater, regardless of the type of theater that you're working in, is that we are there to help tell the story through movement and sometimes also through dance, even in a play, as I mentioned. So, in the case of Indecent, this is a story within a story. We are in this sort of meta universe in Indecent where we are watching a play about a play. And so there's this term that sounds kind of academic that storytellers often look at in a situation like that, and it's diegesis. And the more diegetic something is, the more we're supposed to sort of realize that it's there. And a an example that is usually used for diegesis is film scores. So if we're watching a movie and we are seeing a saloon in the Western and we see a piano player who is playing the player piano at the saloon and we hear that music, that's a diegetic moment. Or if we see a concert that's happening within the context of a movie and we hear the music that is being played at the concert, that's a diegetic moment. But typically, the score to a film, we're not really supposed to sort of think about that as music that is being played from a sound source that we see on screen, right? And so that's non-diegetic. So when you approach a piece, especially like Indecent, you kind of have to look at it from all of these different angles of, are we really dancing at this moment? Is the audience supposed to realize that we're dancing? Or is this really heightened movement that's more metaphorically helping to tell the story? Because in Indecent, many of the actors play multiple characters. So it's fascinating to come at a piece like that as a choreographer and say, how can I help to tell the story and help to establish the settings and the changes of time and who's playing which character amongst the actors at this moment through dance. And that takes a lot of research so that we can be accurate in the references that we make to certain styles of dance and movement, even though the point is not for us to be super accurate in regard to sort of the technicalities of a given style that we're working in. We're really there to help tell the story, and I can't wait until the point where we're all together again and this beautiful piece is brought to life on the Austin Playhouse stage. I hope that you all stay safe and well, and I look forward to seeing you in person soon.